He thinks he's hiding behind that pole. You realize that, right? Look at him. He's like, I'm just going to hide behind this pole. Did you hear Effort? Effort was like, I'm going to sling my bucket around. He does think he's hiding. He really doesn't want to be a broke citizen. Tell him he does not want to be a broke citizen. He wants to be a feral cat. He thinks if he's a feral cat and he just tries to live in the rafters, we will leave him alone. Correct, Brandon? Right? He's like that raccoon. That's what he is. He's like that raccoon. He's real cute, but then he's going to reach out and try to grab your phone and stomp it in the ground. Y'all don't think for 1 second that...
I loved him for the 20 minutes we had him.
You mean for the 20 minutes he tried to claw your face in?
He wasn't trying to claw my face the whole time until Brandon started fucking with him.
Brandon, did you mess her raccoon up? Y'all, if you guys only knew how much effort it took to get to this point with Fame, you would be very proud of us. This was not an easy task. He said, I'm going to smash you into the wall. I'm going to do mean things 'cause I can. That's how Fame's brain works. You need Elizabeth to hold him since I have 2 phones. Elizabeth, will you hold Fame for me? Will you come hold Fame for me?
Sure.
I would do it, but I have 1 phone in each hand. See, you guys, this is what it... You see each other. Fame is like, but Elizabeth, I would prefer you not to. Let me tell you something. Fame is on ride 5 or 6, but Brandon rode him about 5 days, and gave him 2 weeks off because we had everything going on. And it's like starting all over again with Fame. Watch. Fame. Don't do it. Elizabeth, just hold him with just your right hand. Pet him. Just reach up there and pet him. There you go. It's like starting all over again. Just woke up in a whole new fucking world. Said, I've had 2 weeks off and I'm feral again and not trained. And we have to start all over again. He looks so disappointed, Brandon, that you want to do something with him tonight. Whoa, Fame. Well, yesterday he decided that he had woke up in a new world, and it was okay, kind of.
Look at that, what is that doing, my friend?
In case you guys are wondering what it's like to wake up in a new world every day, this is it. Fame. He's all right. He just needs to... Here in a second, his feet will stop, and he'll let Brandon pet him. Take a breath, Fame. He's like, son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Good boy. Just pet him right there and let him think about it for a second. Once here in a second, he'll take some steps forward, and it's like it all turns back on, huh, Brandon? It all... See? Now he's like, all right, let's... Brandon's going to just... I'm telling y'all, there's really nothing wrong with the horse. We don't really know what happened. We sold him as an unbroke 3-year-old. He was not broke. They took him home for what, 2 weeks, Brandon? And they called me and told me that they didn't like him and that their vet found something wrong with him and whatever. And anyway, I had my vet go over him, and my vet did not find that wrong with him. My vet said, no, this horse is sound. But I don't think that the issue was anything to do. I really don't think the issue had anything to do with the soundness. I think that they probably tried to get on him, and he was not broke, and he scared the shit out of them. But they also scared the shit out of him, didn't they, Brandon? And so what's happened is now he's just really green and scared. Brandon, they said, are you scared? No, you can't be scared in moments like this. You can't be scared. I mean, you have to just remember that today Brandon got on one that bucked with him, and he kind of was looking for a place to get off, and I reminded him, When you start looking for a place to get off is when you get hurt. The best thing to do is to just be confident in the middle of them, because they really don't want to hurt you. They're just scared. So Fame is not, we're not doing this because this is training. We're doing this because Fame doesn't need a day off. Like, Fame does not need a day off. So this is more so just for Fame, so that when Brandon gets up in the morning and has to do something with Fame, we don't start all over again. He didn't have time to get to him today. We don't want to get him hot or aggravated. We just need to make sure that he doesn't have an afternoon off. Right, Brandon? Fame doesn't need an afternoon off. And we just kind of got to the end of the day, and Fame had not been ridden today, and it was like, oh shit. But let me say this. I am very proud because you saddled him and stepped on him, and he didn't stand on the walker for an hour. He didn't, I mean, normally we would have saddled him and put him on the walker for an hour and made him walk around with the saddle for an hour and done a lot of things. And we didn't really have time this afternoon. So this is one of the first times that Brandon has saddled him and just stepped on him. I mean, that's not been a thing. He is athletic. Like a feral fucking jungle cat. I think that Elizabeth and Fame came out of the Jungle Book. I think you and Fame came out of the Jungle Book. I think he's Bagheera. He's Bagheera. Yeah. We have Mowgli and Bagheera hanging out in here. Isn't that the cat? Isn't that the name of the cat? Bagheera? Yeah. This is a feral fucking jungle cat. Make him go on. He's just panicking. Well, he doesn't want to be done. He said that being done was too easy, Brandon. So he is exotic. He's some form of, yeah, he is. That's what we should have named his fucking ass, is Bagheera. That's it. We're no longer calling him Fame. He's Bagheera. He really wants, listen, you guys, he genuinely wants to be a good boy. He just came back to us. He's probably gained, what, 150 pounds since he came back? I don't know what happened. They had him about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. He came back to us skinny and scared. That's how I feel. Don't you, Brandon? He came back skinny and scared. Scared to death. He said that Thoroughbred tried to touch his butt. He does like to be a little soft in the face and get a little bit behind the vertical, but that's just, I think that's just nerves. And here, Brandon, you want me to hold him while you step? Oh, and in my defense, Brandon, look where I am. I didn't even really move. I'm telling y'all, he's like a feral fucking jungle cat. I mean, what else would you call him? He just, I mean.
Whoa.
Fame. Oh, whoa, whoa, Fame, whoa, whoa. Hey, dipshit, whoa. Step him back up. You need her to hold him, or you just want to step on and off of him? So, I mean, you guys get to see a lot of the really good ones, but it's the ones like this that people have created a real fucking problem. Just hang on. Just, do you want her to hold him while you step on and off of him? Or you want to just see if you can't do it? I stepped over here to help you, but I have both phones, and he decided that I was a fucking monster from the Black Lagoon. Or is it the Blue Lagoon? Just, Elizabeth, just reach up there and pet him. There you go. That's all. Slide his door shut so he gets it out of his mind that he can go back in there. Just pet him, Elizabeth. You're all right, and he's okay. There you go. Ooh. Elizabeth's like, I'm trying to stay with him. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, that's really not his excuse. His elevator is hung up. Yeah, he is. No, Megan, we're past that point. I mean, you can only round pin one so many fucking times before you realize that they're not getting better. Like, the problem that we had is we round pinned the piss out of him, huh, Brandon? And the round pin didn't help him. I mean, at what point do you not say, okay, you can't be round pinned anymore. You have to grow up and be... He's not barn sour, Cynthia. He's just not broke. I mean, this is his 8th ride in his entire life. Brandon, how many times do you think you've rode this horse? This is his 3rd ride? You rode him twice and gave him a year off? Okay, so anyway, like we said, Brandon rode him. I thought he rode him 2 or 3 days in a row. And then we got busy and he's had 2 weeks off. And I mean, it's not really Fame's fault. Normally we saddle and put him on the walker and make him walk for a little while. And anyway. Chantel, Buddy is on the website. You can go to killpinhorses.com. So Fame is just, I mean, he's not dangerous. He's not abnormally bad. He's just reactive. He's super athletic. If you want to send stars and you can't, it's probably because you're on the Tara Michelle Sanders page. And if you pop over to the JT Livestock page, I'm live on it as well, and you can send stars from there. But again, what I'm trying to reiterate is I think the biggest disservice in the horse industry are people that show you all of the good. They show you, like, progress videos and all of this, but they never show you the in-between part. So horses like Fame get a bad name because people think horses like him are outlaws. He's not a fucking outlaw. He's not an outlaw. He's just super reactive. He's super, super reactive. He's a little bit scared. Hi. What just happened? Look, he's like, I don't know. The difference between our training program and other people's training program is that we do not allow horses to be one-person horses. We don't allow them to have every excuse in the world. When they come here, we teach horses to speak human. We teach them a couple things. One, horses are not going to come here and be one-person horses. They have to learn that all people are going to be different. Hi, Quincy. Hello, sir. Quincy said, please send stars and a bag of cookies. Hi, Quincy man. Look at Gus. Hi, Gus. Effort. CK Frenchman's Effort. Jackie Roan. And they just have to learn. Like, life is just really simple. Yeah, he does want cookies now. We're going to wait to feed him just a second since we rode him. We'll give him just a minute. But he really doesn't need any more days off. Do you want to tell all of the people? Like, he's not afraid of us. Like, I mean, hello. He's got sweet feet all over his face. It's probably half your problem, buddy. You're fed too well. You know, that's been the worst part is it's like he was kind of reactive and we knew he was an unbroke kind of goosey 3-year-old. And then we sold him for good money. And I knew when they called and told me that he wasn't, that their vet found something wrong, blah, blah, blah. That didn't sound right because this horse has been 100% sound since the day he got here. So I should have known something was wrong. So I told him, sure, I'll take him back in on trade for a different horse. When they brought this horse back, he was super fucking skinny. I mean, Brandon and I about fell out. Part of his mane was rubbed out, and he was just scared to death. I mean, he acted like somebody had been... I just think they tried to ride him, and maybe he was way too much for their program, and it was just a really bad. Okay, so Amanda. Colleen said molasses nose. Amanda said molasses nose. And you guys commented on opposite pages almost instantly. He is a Firewater. I'm alive with Firewater out of a Dash to Fame mare. And his second dam is a Lane's Lannister mare. But he's not scared of us. It's not like, him through the debut. He really said that look at him. He's like, So it's not like he's a horse that runs to the back of the stall afraid of us. He's just reactive. Elise, they tried to tell us that their vet found like a bunch of premature arthritis and that the horse wasn't sound. And I really think that the truth is, because I've had him vet checked since then, I think he's super reactive. And I think that it's easier to blame something like that than to just say like, hey, we can't get him broke. He is, yep, he's a firewater flit over Dash to Fame over Lane's Lannister. So he's the world's, and his sire's dam is a daughter of Bugs Alive in 75. So he's got the best pedigree in the world. But he's 3 years old. And yeah, like they said, their vet, he has like a little bump on his pastern. And we've had it x-rayed and we've looked at it and it's not posing a problem. And that's not what they said was wrong. They said he had like arthritis in his fetlocks and like all these issues. And I just took him back. I was like, you know what? I'll just trade you back a different horse. Just bring him back, whatever. And from the moment he got back here, like, I can just tell you that it wasn't a soundness issue. It was, this horse is, Fame is what he is. And we'll be back on him again tomorrow, so you guys can tune in and watch us ride him again tomorrow. Tonight was more so just so that he doesn't have a day off. Like, he's got to learn to just be a productive citizen. He doesn't get excuses. He doesn't get special treatment. He just has to learn. And look what he did to himself. This is what I don't like. He was in a smooth mouth bit, but when Brandon stepped off, he spun around and Brandon kind of had to pull him around to him. Look, he has a little raspberry on his mouth. Oh no, that's just sweet feed. Okay, I thought that maybe he raspberried his mouth, but it's like where he just had more sweet feed in the hair, and it's just, see right there on the side, I thought look at him. He is on the website. The problem with him is a horse just like him would probably be worth 15 or 20 if they were at a private stable. But anyway, we are just going to keep working with him slowly but surely. And I tell people, it's really easy to say, oh, well, I do things this way or I do things that way. But you have to remember, we're not working with horses that were just raised up and desensitized. A lot of times we get horses like him that are very different. Elizabeth, did you fed him? Yeah, and he has the EPM Super Dewormer. We're going to try the EPM Super Dewormer. We don't think this horse has EPM. Elizabeth, if you'll make sure you put it in the corner, they won't dump it out back the front of the stall. Yeah, no worries. We're going to see, we've seen some people that said that their horse had a cut or a wound or some problem and it healed really fast. So we're going to try the EPM Super Dewormer with this horse's ear and see if it can help his immune system with that ear. So we're going to try it. Brandon, you want to say hello to the people? Say hello. Brandon just has hundreds of people watching him text. Is that awkward? Does it? Oh, she did. Well, how does it feel to just have hundreds of people watching you? Yeah, half naked working in the barn. We try to get Elizabeth to put clothes on, but it's...
I don't believe in clothes. It goes against my religion.
Yeah, that's what I'm being told, so... I cannot decide if I should just make an OnlyFans barn edition and let Elizabeth be the star, or just... Oh, God.
Don't give my mom the page.
Oh. Tara, could you send me a set of papers on Famey? Just go to our website. They're listed. Go to his ad. It's Firelane Ta Fame is his registered name. Effort was like, why are you there? And Effort is like not reactive. She literally just caught him completely off guard. Look at him. He's like, she was there and then she wasn't and then she was there again. I love him. This is CK Frenchman's Effort, and he is Frenchman's Guy and Special Effort bred, and I love him. No, you can't make excuses for reactive horses. The worst part, you know what I hate, are the people that get on the videos and they're like, this horse was abused. And I'm like, Fame was gone for 2 weeks. And yeah, yes, that's not wrong. I mean, we just are not making excuses. We are absolutely not making excuses for the horses. They have to be productive citizens. We work really hard. We have 2 barns full and tons turned out. And anyway, all right. I'm going to go take Daddy to eat because he has to go home tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, you guys. Oh, and don't forget, bits. People have been asking. This is what the squirt looks like. This one right here with the rollers. And if I did have a free hand, I would show you a couple of others. But don't forget to go to No Hit Bit, and you can message them directly and just place your order through private message, whatever you need, and they will give you 5% off, I believe. It's 5%. And also the Cookie Company gives 5% off. The Cookie Company code is Tara5. I think the Tara Sanders 05 is the code for the bits. But you can honestly, you do have boots on now, though. At least you have boots on with no clothes instead of Crocs and no clothes. Yeah. You know it's the middle of December and you're just tootling around naked.
It's fucking hot.
It is hot as shit. It's hot as shit. All right, you guys. Well, we are done for the day and I am headed out. Goodbye, you guys. Elizabeth, will you have more clothes on for the weekend? It's going to be 27. What'd you say? She'll think about it. Trust me, when it gets below about 50, Elizabeth starts putting clothes on. All right, you guys, we're out of here. Talk to y'all later.